We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, set, right, 97, 60 red, 60 red. Cut.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught.
Are you just going to keep bumping my man, huh? Little bastard. That's cool. You better keep bumping him.
Christian Watson, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Powering his way forward. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Hooker. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The Cardinals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And it is caught downfield by Harrison. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Green Jack. Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
50, green. Shot, 17. Set.
Love, they go play action now. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Joe Williams. And the Cards are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw. Hooker. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hooker's going to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 yards passing now on the season already. Some rarefied air with numbers like that.
Well, don't keep the oxygen just for yourself. Pass some over to me, my friend, because given the fact he still has a number of games remaining on the schedule, that number's going to go sky high.
3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Hooker is going to move him around a little bit here. Chubb will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Love. Short throw to Musgrave. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Matthew Golden, the intended target. But it's going to be 2nd down. You look at this Arizona defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Love. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Now he's going to step up and run. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Booker. There's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Don't you quit either. You quit, I'm going to boot you. When you winning, you want to play all the way through. When you losing, you want to quit.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Yeah, what's up, man? You know, when he winning, he want to play it out. When he losing, he want to quit early. He better run outside.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Now Hooker. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Seven Pirates. Come on, 18, 5 in.
Here's Hooker to throw it. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Okay, break.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing. Hooker. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
But again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, he'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
He was stuck in the mud. You see that? Like he couldn't even move out of there. That was crazy.
Now it's 3rd down.
That's crazy, man. He was stuck.
You don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
And they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
This is one of my favorite plays right here, right now. One of my favorite ones.
Trying to throw again here.
Thank you. No more. Watch this. This is going to get there. Watch. One of my favorite joints right here. I've been working. Let's go.
Been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing
I know you're looking at it. You're looking at it to come back.
I think they're going back to that well. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are indeed.
This is what you should have been looking at.
To move the chains.
Stupid.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Wyndham Hooker scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action this time with Love. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And Tommy Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, there, it's silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
60, Cowboy 80, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Hooker. Over the middle, Harrison. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And the Cardinals, first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Hooker. This will be caught at about the 5. No goal line set. Look at this. They're coming out 5 wide on 2nd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now
Hooker to the air yet again. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Take that whooping, boy. Take it. Take it. All of it.
And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first half lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Second down, Jacobs once more. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big deal.
On the move past the 40. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Cardinals 35, Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Hooker. Pass complete there to Harrison. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Oh, Jones wide open. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Roma Dunze, 45 yards. And the Cardinals are able to widen their advantage. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
42. Packers 14. Anders Carlson.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up when they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that.
How you just hike play action in the ball and throwing it backwards, man? You garbage.
He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's got Mingo, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jonathan Mingo, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
That boy chewing clock. That boy chewing clock, boy.
Play fake. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
That was a pick right there. That boy said he chewing clock.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He say I'm chewing clock. I don't care.
It's 1st and 10 at the 47. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Down. Yellow, 22. Set, cut.
Love looking to throw it. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the 1st. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Cut.
Love this time is going to set up to throw it. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st.
Your man is chewing clock in the 3rd quarter.
As you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL.
He chewing clock.
Receivers. He lined up on the left side of the
It's still going to throw a pick.
Across the field and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. We've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 2. Love going to give it up on the touch pass. Able to push his way through. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With his third touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Stop looking for YouTube onside kicks.
Of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Come on.
Here's Hooker. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Hooker from the gun on third down. He finds his man complete. It's Harrison. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. Hooker going to try and throw for him. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the fourth quarter. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 22 meters, 60 reps. Set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. On third down, here comes Jacobs.
We talk all the time about how important it is to have leverage and blocking.
That man tried to play action bad as hell.
Gaps. Did you move someone out of the A gap? Did you move him out of the B gap in order to create space for your guy to run? In this case, all those gaps were shut down.
Yeah, the movement was defensive, and they got him for a loss. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On play action. Love to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Packers.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's caught left side by the tight end Jordan. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards.
Strike 3-3.
Off the play fake, Love. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Trash, boy. Everything is a play action with this guy.
The big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Packers 28.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Cardinals up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Carlson on for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Cardinals 56. Packers 28.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this ball will come out to the 35.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And that's going to be
this dude is sorry, man.
Just 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw now, here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown.
Just a play action and throw it to anybody.
Luke Musgrave with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Packers get a bit closer. McManus now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
That's the score. Cardinals 56. Packers 35.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
18, 5, 7, 19, 18. Here we go. Here we go. Top 19. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
18 Rattler. 8, 19, 8.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ready?
They go bootleg. Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Another big gainer. Succession.
He is trash.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Love. They go play action now. Completes it again to Doubs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Lights do. 52 blue. Red. Cycle.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Marshawn Lloyd, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes?
He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready.
Man, press a button. Don't nobody want to see them celebrate.
There's a great example right there.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the other.
You've been kicking onside kicks since the second half. The beginning of the second half. You still ain't won. Caught up.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
16 yards.
Ready, ready.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Back.
First and 10
County Lions.
at the 30-yard line.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Let's go. Crack all 80s. Ready.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Ready, set.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
65. Go.
A strong running. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Hooker. It was caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Go to bed, bum.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no